Всім привіт! I'm Mila, I'm from Ukraine, and this is my vlog in which I am reacting to Eurovision. And unfortunately, I'm still traveling, I'm still not home, and I don't have energy and time in me to do like the proper video for the reaction to the results of the grand final of Eurovision. So that's why I decided to do this live stream, and hopefully some of you will watch it right now or later on. So, Bulgaria won. Let's talk about that. But firstly, I want to start actually with the last place, and I'm going to go from the last place to the top one because all of these artists, they deserve to have something said about them. Okay, last but not least, UK, Eins, zwei, drei from Look Mom, No Computer. This is unacceptable. I voted for this song, and for some reason, it didn't get any points from the audience. Gosh, why? I don't know. That was a fun song. That was an amazing entry. The staging was super great. I deeply enjoyed it. So I don't know why is that the result of it. I'm just like, I'm flabbergasted by that. And anyways, gratefully thankful to both brothers Lishinsky from Zifferblatt for giving the UK at least that 1 point. Just, I'm happy that I'm not the only one who actually appreciates this entry. Next one. Second to least, Austria, Cosmo with Sunshine. Honey, I don't know how that happened. That was one of the best songs Austria had ever sent it to the Eurovision. Cosmo is such a dear person. He's such a cutie. I love him. And just in general, why it got only the 1 point from jury and 5 points from public, I don't know. I also voted for this song. So yeah, Germany is actually higher than I was expecting. 12 points from jury is much too much for this song and this staging. So yeah, at least they did not finish last, but 0 point from viewers is actually well deserved. So yeah, sorry, not a big lover of this song. 22nd place of Lithuania, I'm kind of shocked because I was expecting for this song to do much better with the juries. However, if Leon's vocals was once again as bad as it was in the second semifinal, or was it first semifinal? Oh my, I don't remember. So anyway, if that was as bad as it was in the semifinal, then I kind of understand why it got only 10 points from jury, but I was expecting for jury to like this song better. Belgium, I'm shocked that public didn't like it, voted for this song once again, voted for it in the semifinal, voted for it here. I just simply love it. This is amazing. This is one of my favorite songs of this year. The staging might have been better still. 0 points from the audience. This is so much better than Fire. It should not receive the same points as Fire. Sweden, 20th place, My System. Let me tell you, I don't like the song, and I also really don't appreciate Felicia. She's been acting as such a big star, and her comments, especially after the 20th place, I mean, that was a boring performance. And don't get me wrong, I watched that in the club, and people were actually more excited on Moldova's entry than on hers. So yeah, 16 points from public, that's basically what this song has earned. And I'm surprised that jury gave it this much points. Yeah, jury just pushed the Sweden through. And I believe there was better songs to go to the grand final in the first semifinal. Number 19, Antigone with Jala. And I am not surprised with this score and with this place, because her vocals was terrible. It was terrible. It just, I don't have any other words except that it was terrible. And I like the staging. I kind of laughed really hard when I saw that she got 12 from Greece jury. I mean, yeah, at least 12 from Cyprus to Greece this year doesn't sound laughable. But yeah. 18th place, Aiden with Bella. I am surprised with such a low score from the voting results, because I spoke to a lot of people, and actually I know a lot of people who voted for this song. So for me, it was really surprising, especially with all their, oh, I'm sorry, it's a long day, especially with all their uh, promotion tours and the money they put into the promotion, which I got like on the Facebook and stuff. Yeah, in general, it was an amazing entry. I really came up to enjoying it, and yeah. Number 17, Lavina Kraimene. I am surprised by such a lower position for them. Jury did not appreciate them once again, and yeah, I don't know, I don't understand how jury voted this year. Just don't understand it. So yeah, anyways. Number 16, Czechia, Daniel Zizka with Crossroads. Here I understand the jury votes and I don't understand the public votes. This is one of the best songs of this year's Eurovision. That's my top 3 song. And the staging is just so beautiful, so amazing. So yeah, I don't know why that happened, how that happened. Just yeah, it should have been in the top 10. Number 15, Andromeda with Lelek. Sorry, Lelek was Andromeda. Once again, low points from jury. I simply don't understand it. I don't appreciate that. And pretty low score from the audience. I was expecting for people to vote much more for this song. I voted for it, as well as I voted for Czechia and Serbia. And I did not vote actually for Malta because my votes were limited. But yeah. Anyways, number 14, Norway with Ya Ya Ya. I am surprised by the low score from public for this song. I believe that this was one of the public pleasers songs. So yeah, I would expect a much better result for Norway this year. Number 13, Albania. Too low from jury. Like, this is the jury song. Why did not jury voted for Albania? I don't know. I don't understand it. And 13th place, he should have been higher. He should have been really higher and better. Number 12, Alicia, well-deserved scores from jury. Like, I have nothing to say against it because this was a jury-pleasing song. Her vocals were amazing. The staging was, I really liked that. And kind of I understand why the low scores from the public. But yeah, this song ended up much higher than I was expecting. And I am actually really happy for Poland. Number 11, Monroe with Regardem. Once again, super excited for her, for the song and for the staging. The jury votes completely deserving. I am surprised by the low votes on the public voting. I was expecting that it's gonna be something similar, like at least 100% from 100 votes from public as well. And yeah, this song should have been higher. She completely deserved that. She did, and yeah. Anyways, here we are in our top 10. And let me tell you this. My top 5 of this year starts actually at 6th place, because among the top 5, I voted only for one song. So, yeah, it is really weird. Anyway, number 10, Greece, Achilles was Ferto, and I was expecting a much better result for him and for this song. Once again, the public voting might be kind of similar to what I was expecting, although I was hoping something closer to 180 something. But the jury score, I don't know why they don't appreciate that. This was terrible. This was not, yeah, I did not like that. So 10th place for with this song, with Israel and Australia and Italy being much higher. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Number 9, Leleka with Rhythm. I don't understand the jury here. Why they did not give the song points? I mean, her vocals is amazing. She gave it all on the grand final night. And I don't know, maybe the jury final was worse, but still, this is a jury song. But unfortunately, as we see it from year to year to year, jury does not appreciate Ukrainian entries. I think that there's some kind of political voting in that, because we did not even get points from our neighbors. So what is it if not the boycott of Ukraine at Eurovision? I don't understand. Still, the audience appreciated her. I'm super happy with the result. I'm happy that we're still in the top 10, and we showed the actual real music here. And I like that Ukraine does not stay in the same style every year. I love that we dare to experiment and that we are still in the top 10. Number 8, Viva Moldova, Satoshi. Love, 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 only deep love to this entry, only deep love to this song, and deep hatred for jury who does not appreciate that. And I was actually expecting for Moldova to be one of the winners of the people's voting. And actually, I believe it's like number 4 in people's voting right now, after to Bulgaria, Romania, and Israel. And this is well deserved. Amazing entry, great staging, and just it was perfect. Moldova did what they are doing the best, and this song deserved much better appreciation from jury than it get. Still, 8th place for Moldova as a returning country, amazing. Number 7, Denmark. I don't understand why it did not get the better appreciation from the public voting. I think I spent the most of my money on voting for Denmark. And yeah, at least that's why he got 10 points from Ukraine. I know where my money went with this song. I loved everything. That was an amazing start for the grand final. And just Denmark became my number 1 song of this year's Eurovision. So for Vikahem, Soren, my heart is with you. Hopefully next year when you're gonna star in Hades town, I would be able to visit Denmark and watch you performing live, because I completely fell in love with Danish entry with Soren, and yeah, I'm ordering my Lund t-shirt. Number 6, Finland. That's a crime. That's a crime on both the jury and public voting, but especially jury. I don't understand why Eclipse and Bangaranga got better points than this entry. And And even why Denmark got better points. Although Denmark is my favorite song, it became my top one song. It was my top two. Yeah, I don't understand. Everything was perfect. Linda did the hell of the playing on stage, and yeah, for me, it's a surprise to see them on the sixth place. On the other hand, when I think about the bookmakers placements, do you remember the 2017? Then the Eurovision was in Ukraine, and everyone was talking about Italy winning it all. And I was actually for Italy that year. And then he ended up being also on the sixth place. So maybe is not all that clear with the jury voting and public voting and bookmakers. So yeah, super sad that it's not Helsinki, but at least Sofia or whatever we will have the Eurovision of 2027 will be a little bit cheaper for me to visit. Number 5, Sal da Vinci, Per Sempre Si. I am a hater of this song. I heard it 5 times more than I wanted to hear it. And I don't understand the jury voting. I can understand the people's voting. I don't understand the jury votes for this at all. For me, this was like a wedding in a village, somewhere in village, where they just like hire the best of the worst musicians ever. And yeah, I did not like the stage and did not like the song. And for me, I don't understand why Italy is on the 5th place. Number 4 is Australia, Delta Goodrem with Eclipse. I kind of understand the votes here from the jury and from the public. I have nothing to say against that, except that I was disappointed with the staging. They hyped it so much, and in the end, it was just, I wasn't impressed. And especially the part with when she played the piano. Oh, that was just so terrible. That was so cheap. And this platform, it just, yeah, I don't know. I did not like it. And it's not even that I did not like it, but I was underwhelmed with that staging. And but I love her dress, all the gold stuff and all of that. And she's an amazing vocalist. Still, maybe she will come back with better song and better staging. Number 3, Romania. This is the only song in top 5 for whom I voted. I voted for her in the semifinals. Hello, my Romanian friends whom I've met at the second semifinal. I voted for her in the grand final. Super excited for Romania to reach this high, especially after returning. And super excited for Alexandra. She is the queen. She did an amazing job. And just like love, 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 love. All my love goes to Romania. I hope that next year you're gonna do even better. I wouldn't mind going to Romania for the first time in 2027. Maybe we can do it in 2028. Who knows? But Romania, you did amazing. Everything was amazing. The only thing which I don't understand is the jury points. I believe if jury were not such stupid people, they would voted for it, and this song deserved to win. This song really deserved to win. So yeah. Number 2, Israel, and here is our controversy of this year's Eurovision. As you might know, I'm actually you may call me an Israeli supporter just because I have a lot of friends in Israel. I understand that the Hamas was sponsored by Russia, so the enemy of my enemy is my friend. And just in general, you may love me, you may hate me for this position, but I don't understand why, for some reason, children in Gaza are more valuable than children in Ukraine or children in Israel. So I don't agree with all the Israeli actions, but I also don't agree with all the hate, which is basically like the hidden anti-Semitism, which suddenly people are allowed to say those words out loud. Yeah. However, I understand the votes from jury for this song, but I don't understand the public votes for this song, and especially with the data which we got from the previous year's votings. I don't like that Israel is putting a lot of money into the votes, into the public votes, because this is actually adding oil to the fire of already not that great situation with votes for Israel and in general with supporting Israel at Eurovision and on the world stage. So please stop doing this. Just send in amazing songs and people in jury will vote for them. Like I genuinely voted last year for Israeli song because that was for me one of the best songs. This year I did not like Michelle. I did not like the start of the staging with the diamond. I understand that main idea behind it, but I did not like it. So yeah, that's why for me the second place of Israel this year looks really, really bad. Now we're coming to the winner, and I don't like it. I am completely flabbergasted, as a lot of my friends and my acquaintances who watch Eurovision like just casually, just on the grand final night. No one knows why this song won. I don't understand why this song got that many jury points. This is my I understand why public voted for it, but I don't understand how this song won the jury votes. That's the staging. Okay, the staging is amazing. It was amazing. It was interesting. As I love modern theater, I really enjoyed it. But the staging does not win the song competition. The song actually is. And there were much better songs and much better vocalists there. And to give 204 points to Bulgaria and then give 64 points to Romania, I'm sorry, but I don't understand it. They are vocals on completely different levels. So yeah, to end this video, I don't understand and I don't appreciate Dara's win. I am completely flabbergasted, and I'm happy that actually the majority of Ukrainians are agreeing with me, as Bulgaria get the least points from Ukraine. It was, I believe, only 4 points from public voting or something like this. And in general, that's just another year when I don't agree with the winner. But still, I will be happy to go to Bulgaria next year, especially as I haven't been there yet. So yay, another country will be discovered. But I'm happy that Bulgaria finally won after a couple of years of sending a great entries, then skipping a couple of years, then sending this entry, which is, it's a typical pop. It's not something outstanding, but for some reason it won. And maybe I will live with that and I will deal with that a little bit later or a little bit after a couple of sessions with my psychologist, because right now I don't understand it. Anyways, thanks for watching. Дякую за те, що подивилися. Thank you if you will watch it later, because I don't have it in me. I don't have time for actually filming a video and then cutting it and doing all of the like beautiful schemes and stuff. But yeah, a fun fact at the end of this video is that actually 3 of the top 5 songs of this year's Eurovision Song Contest are actually in my bottom 5. My least favorite song of this year is Azerbaijan, followed by Italy, then Bulgaria, and then Australia. So yeah, deal with that. This is just my musical taste. And my winners start with Finland, Denmark, Moldova, Ukraine, and Greece. This is my top 5 of this year's Eurovision. These are the songs for which I voted. These are the songs which I wanted to succeed and win. Anyway, grateful to Vienna for great hospitality, but not grateful for terrible weather. Grateful to all of my friends and family who helped me to deal with this couple of really hard weeks, because a lot of family stuff happened, bad family stuff happened, which did not allow me to enjoy this weekend and in general the Eurovision week as much as I could have. But yeah, and a big thank you to Taya, who's my helper this year, who helped me a lot with cutting and posting some reels. And yeah, thanks once again for watching. Hope you like this video. Hope you will enjoy rewatching it, and share and chat your opinion on the winner or on your top 5 or on whom you have voted at this year's Eurovision. Love, love, peace, peace. Send your love and donations to Ukraine. Links in the description to different donations organization. And yeah,